Hey guys, thanks for coming back and watching another video. So it is now March and a lot of time has passed since I made my last video. So I have a lot of updates. I have a lot of fun things to show you guys. And I think I'm actually going to show you first some dolls that are from the Superstar era, because I feel like I have been neglecting the Superstar dolls in my last few videos. I've really been focusing on the vintage stuff. And even though technically they're all kind of vintage, I guess, I want to show you some of the Superstar ones that I have gotten recently, and then I will show you some old stuff. So a couple of these have actually been on my shelf for a little while. I do have a Magic Moves Barbie, which is so pretty, and I love the color of her outfit. As you guys know, a lot of the time I find these when I'm out thrifting or, you know, go to the flea market or whatever, so I just kind of end up piecing things together. And for this lady, she's not wearing a skirt. She does have a skirt, but I do not have her skirt. Hopefully one day I will find it. I know what I'm looking for, but just haven't come across it yet. And I'm actually not even sure if these are the exact shoes that she came with, but they match her outfit very nicely, and I happen to have some shoes, so I said, all right, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, she is very pretty, and I'm sure most of you know this, but she has a little switch on her back, which will activate her hands. And you can kind of do this over and over. Just reset it, and she does kind of a movie star thing. And then if you don't want that to happen anymore, and you just want her hands to go back to normal, you just flip the switch. So she's cool. I don't know what this thing is called, cape, whatever this thing is, but it is awesome. Just makes her look like a snow princess or something, you know? Very cool. And I actually have a second one, because, you know, you see them. I mean, how can you leave a Magic Moves behind? Who does that? You know, I've got so many magic curls, you wouldn't even believe it. I have too many magic curls because I can't leave them behind when I see them. So I do have another one. This one I dressed in the roller skating outfit because I love this outfit. It does need a little repair. You can see her breeches are not in one piece, but that's next on my list. I will fix the breeches. And she does have the roller skates, so this outfit is just very cool. The glasses, I'm not sure if these are new or if I just found them in a bag and put them on because I liked a nerdy looking roller skater for some reason. She's very hipster. I like it. All right, so that's Magic Moves number 2. And the other one that I have had for a little while that has a little story behind her is, of course, Golden Dream. Every girl's dream. So Golden Dream is kind of one of the more sought after Superstar era dolls. She does have in her hair like little copper wires, which you can kind of see are sort of sticking up off of her head, just because when I got her, her hair was not nice. So the story behind her is I went to an estate sale, and the girl had some dolls, and this was one of the ones that she had. The only problem is this is not the head that was on there. It was a Golden Dream head, but the face looked like a dog had gotten a hold of it. It was like tore up. There was like chunks missing out the cheek and the chin, and it was just all jacked up. And I tried to be okay with it because it was Golden Dream, and she had like a good portion of her outfit, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have a Golden Dream. But she was jacked up big time. So this weekend, I actually found another Golden Dream wearing something else, but her face is absolutely perfect. So that was the plus side. And actually there was an extra necklace too, so that's kind of exciting. Sometimes the jewelry is not an easy thing to find, so she's very pretty. I got her all nice and neat. Good stuff. Okay, so another recent acquisition is this Twirly curls. So again, I got her wearing something different, and one of the Barbie groups that I'm on Facebook actually had her outfit, so I went ahead and ordered that and got her all pieced together, and she is really, really pretty. Like, her face is just, like, she doesn't have a lot of makeup on, you know? Her eyes are very simple, and her lips, it just makes her look really peaceful and friendly and nice. I like that. Because most of them, you know, I mean, they're wearing makeup, and they're beautiful, but sometimes it's nice to see ones that are a little more simple, I guess. And her hair is really nice. So, that's Twirly Curls. Oh, and for any of you guys that don't know, it did come with a little machine, and it would take kind of 2 chunks of her hair and twirl them into a little design. So that's why she's called Twirly Curls, for those of you that don't know. But I don't have that machine, so I just stuck a little braid in her hair. I think she looks cool. Okay, so more recently, I was very lucky to find, well, okay, so first of all, I found a Totally hair, the blonde one, and she had all of her bits and bobs, and that was very exciting. I already have one, and this one was in not as good of condition as the one that I have, so I cleaned her up, and actually had some spare accessories that I added to her, and I went ahead and sold her on eBay. Because, you know, why should I hoard something in a bin when somebody else doesn't have one and they need one, you know? So I sold her for a good price. It was all good. But the other one that I found, and she also had all of her stuff, which I was incredibly amazed, was this lovely Wedding Day Midge. Now, you guys know that I have one in a box, but there is just something about having it in your hand. You know, there's some of you guys that just straight up unbox all your dolls. No problem. I like to keep some of them in the box, but I love having some that you can touch, you can dress, undress, brush their hair. I love all that stuff. So, yeah. And the fact that she had all of her stuff was really, really cool. So here is also her little jacket, so she can get into her little honeymoon outfit. Very cool. This is like top 5 doll right here. I was very excited. Okay, 2 more superstars, and then we're going to dive into old stuff. So, as you guys know, I mentioned before the vintage Talking Barbie, the mod Talking Barbie head, is wearing the Beauty Secrets Barbie outfit, that pink outfit that has like all the ruffly stuff on it. So again, she was wearing something else, and I just decided to get her for whatever reason. I think she was like $1 or $2 or whatever it was. Her hair, not in ideal condition, but obviously I have her outfit. I could put her back into it if I wanted to. And I do have her little purple suitcase thing also that has little accessories in it. So technically I do have a complete doll. But her bangs are they're not great. Her hair is kind of thin and weird, like maybe it's been brushed too much or something. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep her. The other thing is, her body's weird, guys. Like, I get that she has a function, which I'm going to show you in a second, but like, look how weird her shoulders and stuff look. Like, I don't know. You'd really have to, probably putting her in her original outfit would be my best bet, because that way it would cover up her shoulders and stuff, because she just looks weird. So anyways, the big deal with her is supposed to be, you know, she comes with like brushes and hair dryer and whatever else. So you're supposed to be able to kind of put her arms up in the air, and she has this button on the back. So I'm assuming that it's got some kind of little bands or something in there that attach to the arms. So if you push on one side, it kind of, oh, look at that, she can clap. Hey. So you can kind of control which arms, or you can do sort of both arms at the same time. But yeah, it's supposed to be that so she can look like she's brushing her hair or doing whatever. Which is okay. It's all right, I guess. But again, it doesn't really tickle me. I didn't have her when I was a kid. So, you know, that makes a difference. That nostalgia kick is not exactly there. So this was a dress that I picked up over the weekend. I don't know if it's like a fashion pack sort of thing, but it's very pretty. And I didn't want to have her just naked for the video, so I threw her in there. So that is Beauty Secrets Barbie. And the other one that I found this weekend, which I do have in a box, this is a Happy Birthday Barbie. 1980, maybe? I think it's 80. It might be 81, but I think it's 80. This is obviously not her dress. This is the Crystal Barbie dress, which, let me just tell you, I've seen a lot of Crystal Barbie dresses in my day, and this dress is in great condition, all things considered. Because Crystal Barbie came out in, what, 80, 83 maybe? So this dress looks fantastic, but this is definitely one of my favorite dresses as far as Barbie dresses go. So, but, happy birthday, Barbie. The interesting thing about her, you know, I had her, I don't know if she was mine or if she belonged to my sister's, but she was around when I was growing up. And, you know, she's very pretty. And when you look at her like this, you're like, oh yeah, she's kind of pretty, right? Like, her hair's kind of cute and whatever. But then you got this thing, which is very, like, mullety. Like, she's got sort of this thin little chunk of long hair. And then this giant fluffy stuff in the front. Like, it's almost like a rat tail, guys. You know? I'm not really feeling it. So I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to her or not. Even though she does have that nostalgia kick for me. I don't know. Her hair is weird. Kind of bothers me a little bit. And I don't have her dress, so, you know. It is what it is. Okay, so that's it for the Superstar dolls that I would like to show you. I'm going to show you, I have this little trunk over here. And, you know, I love showing you guys my outfits that I have. So, story behind this little trunk here. Before my last video, around the end of December, there was a death in the family. So that was why I was sort of absent for a while. So I had to fly home to go to the funeral. And the following weekend, I was coming home on Saturday. And, you know, before I knew that I was going to have to go home, I was watching this estate sale that was coming up, which had this and a few dolls and a couple other cases and a bunch of clothes. So I was sort of anticipating that I was going to go to that until I found out that I had to go home. So that Sunday that I got home, you know, I went ahead and I got up early and I went to this estate sale hoping that, you know, maybe the stuff was overpriced and so it was still there and they were going to have it on a discount or something. So I get there and I get to the door guy and I said, you know, is there any dolls left? And he said no. So I was pretty bummed out that I missed out. But I believe it was the following weekend. It was sometime soon after that. There was a toy show. And when I went to the toy show, one of the vendors had all the doll cases and the dolls and the clothes that were at the estate sale. And I was a little not miffed at them. I mean, you can't be angry at somebody, you know, that's doing that kind of thing. But I was just miffed at the situation because I thought to myself, you know, I'm looking at the price and I'm like, man, you know, how much did they have it for at the estate sale? It was probably a steal, you know, and here I am, you know, looking at something that is still a good deal, but I could have paid significantly less for if situations were different. So it was what it was. I still love this case, and I did not have this case yet, so I really wanted it, and it's actually in pretty good condition. You know, sometimes you see these and they're like heavily tarnished and rusted and just not in good condition. But this one's in pretty good condition, and I really like it. It's got the little double doors, which is kind of cool. So obviously I've already gone through this. This is not a like a fresh opening or anything like that. I've already gone through and labeled everything. But there was so much good stuff in here that I could not resist. So, first off, this is called Skipper Junior Fashion, and it's called Hats and Hats. So, if I'm not mistaken, and some of you guys can correct me, because some of you guys know a whole lot more stuff than I do. So, let me know. But I do believe that all the hats that were in this pack came with outfits. So I would assume that if you lost or, you know, damaged one of the hats that went to one of your sets, that this was sort of a way to replace it, or, you know, just for fun if you want to add to a set that didn't come with a hat or whatever it was. So there is this one, which in here, there were 2 of these hats. So one of them ended up on my Skipper that's wearing the Red Sensation outfit, because I believe this hat came with Red Sensation. It came with other outfits as well. So just your basic little straw hat with the ribbon. There's also this little blue, it's almost like a little fisherman's hat kind of thing. So I don't know if there's like a nautical outfit that this came with, but it's really cute. There's also her little red hat, which came with, guys, you know the one I'm talking about with the red coat. That one. And there's also this cute little pink hat with like some lacy stuff around it. So, and this one, when I was trying to identify these, at first I was like, oh yeah, I've got all these hats for these sets. But then I realized that they all came in a little pack together. So that's why I have all these hats. So that is called Hats and Hats. All right, next we have what they call Barbie Bride's Dream. So obviously this is a wedding dress, of which there were many. And, you know, this thing was all just stained to heck. And I can't tell you that it's not still stained. OxiClean only goes so far when it comes to old stains. But it is really pretty. It's got sort of like a ruffle lining that goes down the center here, you can see. Some little ribbon stuff here. The top is satin. And I do believe, yes, I have a little bouquet, which has seen better days, but it's not bad. And there is also a little pearl necklace. Now, stuff like this, I get super excited about when I'm opening up these little, you know, bags of things and whatever, because a lot of time this stuff just does not hold up, or it just doesn't look good, you know, like it rusts or discolors or whatever it is. And that was actually in pretty good condition, so I was quite excited about that. Let me get this all sealed back up here, guys. All right, so that was Bride's Dream, which was number, sometimes I write the numbers on the bag. This is number 947. All right, I'm going to save that one. I'm going to save, there's something special I'm going to show you that I was just absolutely in love with. Okay, so the next one is, what do they call this? I guess this is just called ballerina. And of course I didn't go through and do my normal, you know, most of the time when I get stuff like this, you see how it's like flat and like weird and it's whatever. Not only will I wash these, but I will shape them. And that is the trick to getting something looking really nice on a doll. You gotta let it air dry and shape it how you want it to look. That's how you get the best looking cleanup, I guess you could say. Which I have not done with this. I just identified it and then I threw it in a bag. So anyways, this is a ballerina. It's actually very cute. And I also have, yes I do, her little, wait a minute. I have her slippers. No, I don't. It's in a different set. All right. Hold that thought. Okay, so that was ballerina. What I do have is, it's called ballet class. It's for Skipper. Those are the slippers that I was thinking of that I had. So very similar thing, but it's pink and it's got kind of like little polka dots on the mesh part, but real zipper in the back. Everybody loves the real zippers. And I have like some tights and a little leotard thing. There is also, gosh, so many pieces. Like a little headband kind of thing. And a little satin bag that is also pink colored. And this is what her ballet shoes look like. So they have a little string where you can kind of like wrap it around her leg. Very cool. I just couldn't believe that all these pieces were in here. You know, sometimes you have parts of outfits and that's cool. Sometimes you have pieces that you needed for outfits you already had. But stuff was in here. Full sets of stuff was in here. So I was like, ah! It was worth it. It was totally worth it. Okay, this is a 2D outfit. This is called Puddle Jumpers, which is kind of atrophied a little bit, unfortunately, but it is adorbs. It's got like some little blue flower pattern on the inside of the jacket, which is rolling up. I don't know if I could fix that or not. Sometimes I'm hesitant to mess around with stuff too much. All right, there's a little matching hat with the little flowers inside. And I've got 2 of these little boots. So, very cute. Never knew that I would love 2D stuff so much, but it is extremely cute. Because it's detailed, but it's even smaller than the Barbie and Skipper stuff. So, you gotta love that. Alright. We have Skipper Rain or Shine. Which I don't know about you guys, but I love... Like, there's a lot of different stuff that is, like, involving rain jackets and rain outfits and stuff. I love it. I also love nautical stuff. That's another one of my favorites. So, anything that's in that theme. So, this has a little yellow jacket, which just feels like normal, you know, cotton or whatever you want to call it. It also comes with a little hat. Very cute. Comes with a non-functional umbrella, also cute, and a belt for the jacket. That's a cute little outfit. Trying to move along here because I know I'm already at 21 minutes and I still have many things to show you guys. Oh yeah. All right, this one's called Barbie White Magic, which just recently I was looking at some pictures and realized that they also have a Black Magic, which is awesome. So this is just kind of a, of course I haven't washed or pressed this either, a dress that has some little buttons in the front, and I'm assuming it probably came with more pieces, but I just have this. The Black Magic one is very cool because I think it has kind of like some kind of mesh or see-through outer part. Looks like lingerie, sort of. Very cool. Okay, we have Barbie on the Go Sheath Pack, which is a little dress with some flowers. Looks just like a sheath sensation dress, you know, typical sheath dresses, but I like the flower one. I think that's very cool. Okay. And this is... Oh yeah, what's cooking? Have I shown you guys what's cooking? I know I showed you barbecue, but I don't know if I showed you what's cooking. So that's just, I have the apron, and it's just like the other, oh my gosh. You know what I'm trying to say, right? The pot holder, whatever you call this. And I have the white apron, but this is the red version of the apron. Unfortunately, no little utensils in here, but that's okay. I have them in the other set. Okay, this one... probably a big deal for some of you guys. I guess I had seen it before, but After 5? Anybody? Anybody love this? Apparently it's very coveted online. Doesn't necessarily do a whole lot for me, but the hat is the cool part. Right? Very cool. Very fashionable. This had 2 of these hats. 2 of them. I was like, oh, somebody's looking for that hat. Oh, yes. All right. Now, get this packed up. Okay, so something that I didn't realize, that I'm sure lots of you guys knew, is that the original Skipper had a headband. I learned this sort of recently-ish. This has 2. Very cool. I also learned that these are something that you don't ever want to put on your Skipper doll because they tarnish and will form like green spots across the head, just like the old earrings did. So these are not a good thing to keep on your doll on display. But I'm glad that I have them. I like to know that I have something that completes whatever it is that I have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm on to the grand finale of outfits. Never seen this before. Freaking love this. So I know that there's a senior prom dress. I think that's the green one, right? That's very popular. This is the junior prom dress. It is gorgeous. This red is fantastic, and it's got like some little flower thing across the waist here. Like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. The only thing that I can tell you is a lot of time I'm really hesitant about putting red, like old Barbie red, on my dolls that are on display, because this red is a terrible thing. It will stain. When you are washing and attempting to clean anything that's red, it will get everything else around it red. So it makes me slightly hesitant to put it on, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I was stoked. This and the wedding dress were all kinds of jacked up, and I had to clean them up, and now they look pretty nice. Okay, so that is it for what is in this case. And I'm going to show you a few dolls, because I know that's what everybody's been waiting for. Everybody loves them vintage dolls. Okay, so this is one that I picked up this weekend, and I was attempting to do some IDing. Obviously, I know this is Barbie. Obviously, I know this is a mod Barbie. She has a twist and turn waist. She has the bendable legs. However, I know she's not the original twist and turn because she had bangs, and this one has no bangs. Her head reminds me of the walking one that I have, but she does not have the walking body. You know, her arms don't swing and whatever else. So, if you guys can tell me precisely which Barbie this is, or if somebody just took the head and stuck it on a regular Barbie body, let me know, because I am kind of curious. This jumpsuit thing is amazing. It is like this hot magenta red, like fluorescent red. Does fluorescent red exist? If it does, it's this right here. Like, this is awesome. I don't know if it's official Barbie or not, but I don't care. This thing is sweet. All right. And I don't believe I showed you this in the past video, but I was just talking about Tootie. So this is the first Tootie that I have ever had. She is super, super cute. I never knew that I wanted a Tootie. And now that I have her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed this for my entire life. Like, I absolutely love it. They're weird. They're different because they have just like a regular wire inside their limbs. But that's kind of cool because you can totally pose them and customize them and make them look however you want. So, I forget what the name of this outfit is, but it's also super cute. And I was really excited that I had like the bucket and the hat and all that stuff. So, there's Tootie. Super cute. All right. Another very recent find was this Francie doll, which if any of you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already. She was on a Barbie body, and she was wearing a different dress, and it was less than ideal. But I did have a body that was on something else. I had to do a bunch of swapping around to get her to look normal. So this is called Hair Happenings Francie, and she came with other accessory stuff, kind of like hair fair and wig and wardrobe and all those. You know, she came with other hair items, none of which I have. Maybe I'll invest in those sometime because they're really, really, really cute. So that's like my third or fourth Francie, which, yeah. All right. Another doll that I got at the same time as that Francie is this little lady. So this is another Francie. And her face is the same as, help me out guys, is it Casey? Stacy? One of those. She's got the same face mold. But I think she's actually very cute. I don't know if people care about this doll or not, but I think she's adorable. And I did stick her in a Barbie outfit of some kind, but it still looks kind of beachy, sort of. And I had some yellow shoes, so I went ahead and put those on her too. But yeah, I think she's pretty cute. And I have had her on display with this sweet 10-speed bike, which came in a box too. I was very excited about that. Very cute. I don't have any other Barbie bikes, so. All right, my grand finale doll is the Brunette Skipper. So if you guys have been following along, you know that I had a blonde Skipper, and then I got a redhead Skipper, and I finally have my Brunette Skipper. So now I have all three, and I'm super excited. I have her dressed in Day at the Fair, I believe is what this is called, which came with a tiny, tiny Barbie doll that I absolutely have to have, and one day I will. And I think it also came with cotton candy, so that's kind of neat. But it's a very, very cute outfit. Super cute. This material they've used to make other things. I've seen Barbie dresses that are made out of the same pattern, and they actually have a Barbie size version of this. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that a lot of the time the Skipper outfits and the Barbie outfits are the same because they're sisters, but one is Barbie size and one is Skipper size. So there is a Barbie size of this as well. Very cute. All right, so that is my March updates. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me some comments. Leave me some information because I love learning stuff from you guys. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.